Hey everybody, how are you doing? In this video, I want to talk about the science fiction series Pluribus. The title Pluribus comes from the Latin phrase e pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one. Astronomers detect a mysterious radio signal from space which contains an alien RNA sequence. After scientists on Earth manage to reproduce the viral sequence in a lab, it quickly spreads across the globe. This event is referred to as the joining. Instead of turning people into violent zombies, the virus transforms nearly all of humanity into a single, peaceful, and permanently happy hive mind. All crime, war, and prejudice end, and the infected lose their individual free will, personality, and the ability to feel a full range of human emotions. They are content but merged. The protagonist is Carol Sturka, a fantasy romance author who is one of the 13 individuals in the world who are immune to this virus. Carol, who is depicted as a deeply miserable and cynical person, suddenly finds herself alone in a utopian world built on the loss of individuality. The others are perfectly happy to accommodate her every wish, but they relentlessly and peacefully seek to assimilate her and the other immune individuals into their single consciousness because they see Carol as a suffering individual. Carol refuses to join the Hive-Mind and actively searches for a way to reverse the joining, determined to save humanity from this forced happiness. In short, it's a black comedy and psychological thriller where the world has been saved by an epidemic of happiness and the most miserable person left must figure out how to bring back unhappiness and save humanity's free will. I really liked how this series pulls me into the story. It is a slow progressing type of story, but I believe that this is what makes this show good. This series is not for everybody, that is for sure. I mean, this show doesn't have impressive action scenes, aliens or superpowers, or mind-blowing visual effects. But I think that it is a very good show because as you go with the story, you witness the characters and the story really closely and in deep. The concept of the hive mind is really interesting to watch because the humanity is telepathically joined together and there is no more speech among them. There is only action and they can access all of humanity's emotions and information. So there is no more individuality, which is really interesting to view in this series because now there is a question that the loss of individuality is actually a price to pay in that situation. That is why Carol is trying to reverse this situation. In connection with this, there is a contrast here, naturally. There's a whole humanity with hive mind and there are only 13 individuals who are immune to this, living their own lives individually. So I think this show is really good and engaging because it simulates a sci-fi situation where the humanity is joined together, aside from 13 people, and seeing all this from Carol's perspective, the person determined to change it. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.